What I'm going to assume this is about is Magic recently announced their slate of new products, and they got some real cool and wild shit going on. They got like a Western set happening, they got a bunch of new crossovers happening, and some people got what I'm going to call mildly belligerent in the same way your racist uncle can have a little too much to drink. I had a lot more to say on this topic than I thought, so quick shout out to my boys Silky Wilkie and Beefcake. Thank you very much for being high tier Patreon supporters and allowing me to make content like this. So first things first, delete Twitter. I know that sounds bold coming from a dumbass who makes TikToks, but I swear to God, I have an account that's just for DMing other creators, and my brain loses a wrinkle every time I open that app. Moving on to the main piece, I feel like I understand where that feeling's coming from. I get the base desire to have Magic stay Magic. I've run many D&D campaigns, and there were some where if you came to me being like, hey, I want to run a homebrew character, his name's Naruto Uzumaki, and he has a few special abilities, I would be like, please do not, okay? We're trying to build up our own self-contained mythos for this, and I get wanting to sort of respect that, but the thing is, I don't think Magic has that. I don't think Magic ever had that. Now, I did come into the game in the last 2 years, so I have a different perspective. For me, Fortnite has been a part of Magic longer than it hasn't. But even looking back at some of the earliest sets, it's only ever been Wattpad adaptions of different IPs or different genres. The very premise of the game is, oh, look at these planeswalkers. They're a bunch of superheroes visiting different worlds every set, and we're just watching their adventures, which sets the stage for the game to be a ever-growing and expanding list of genres that they're exploring. The game's always been a melting pot, rather than its own clearly defined genre of Magic. Can you find some of these genres to be too campy, a bad fit with the rest of the game, or God forbid, cringe? Absolutely yes, and it is your right to voice your displeasure, but the spectrum of voicing that displeasure ranges from, oh, well, I don't like this set, to fuck you, Mark, fuck you, and your dusty-ass loafers, and your stupid sweaters, and your whole clique, and everybody who likes this set is ruining my game. And I'm not blind. I've seen plenty of people doing the first thing, getting treated like they're doing the second, and that's why you got to get the hell off Twitter. But there are also many of you that are doing the second or really damn close to it. And to you, please listen when I tell you that the game doesn't love you back. It never did. But Wizards, just like any good pimp, tricked you into thinking it did to get to your motherfucking money. That is all they care about. There are people that are employed there that do love the game. There are many people working on these sets that are trying their damnedest day and night to make it cool, to make it engaging, to bring a creative and holistic artistic vision to the game. But the people that are making the ultimate decisions about where Magic goes only see you as a speed bump between them and your wallet. They do care about social media reception. That ambassador program wouldn't exist if they didn't, but they only care about it to the extent that it can drive a sale. That no company is ever going to make a decision around you, the person. They are only going to make it around you, the consumer. And you, the consumer that doesn't like this stuff, is battling against every consumer that does. Every consumer that loves Fallout, that loves Final Fantasy, and loves seeing it enter this game or are going to try this game out for the first time because of it. And if more people buy into that than don't, it's going to happen. And it's going to keep happening. Oh, you've been a day one? You have a collection spanning decades? You have a bunch of signed cards? Do you want to know the importance multiplier on that to them? It's 100% minus the 10. You have been tricked into having a parasocial relationship with this game, with this company. You have been duped. But I'm going to break away from some of the other creators I've seen speak on the subject and say I'm not gonna dunk on you for that. All right, these companies, man, they spend millions of dollars, tens of millions, and they spend thousands upon thousands of hours on propaganda to do that to you. They got to most of us as fucking kids, man. And so when that curtain falls, it hurts. It hasn't happened to me in this game, but I've had that curtain fall. It's made me angry. It's hurt me too. I get that. And so if you want to voice your displeasure, you want to say, I'm not going to buy this product. In fact, I'm not going to buy anything else from this game. I'm leaving the game because of how bad this product is. I get that, and I think you should have space to say that. But if in going to say that, you are attacking the people that do like this, you're attacking the people that are working very hard to make this a good and legitimate addition to the game, where you're seeking out anybody who's positive about this to trample on it with your negativity, I need you to go run some laps, do some burpees. You got to get that extra energy out and then think about what you're going to say, because you look like an asshole. We also have a number of other Patreon supporters who are responsible in part for me taking the time to make these longer videos, so thank you to each and every one of you as well.